October the 15th, 2019. Guys, you're looking at satellite images over the Gulf of Mexico. Well, one thing that's happening is you can see complete cloud cover from Texas all the way over to Georgia and South Carolina and north of there. And there's flash flood warnings in some areas. It's not heavy rain everywhere, but north of Jackson, Mississippi, just north of us, you've got some flash flood warnings, so pay attention. You can see where those clouds are a little heavy in that area. Now, the moisture's coming from a low pressure system that's in the Pacific Ocean. But coming across the Yucatan Peninsula in the bottom of our screen is a low pressure system. And it's going to move across the Yucatan. It's going to get into the Bay of Campeche. Then it's going to move northward into the Gulf of Mexico. Now notice all of the motion at the surface level. Everything's moving from south to north, starting to move northward again and then turn with this system that's moving across the United States. And what you're seeing is a curve. And this system that has a 30% chance of development is going to be right in this area. Now, it's still warm. We have outside now, it's like 71 degrees because of the cloud cover, and we had that cool front come in. But the ocean, especially the Gulf of Mexico, is still very warm. And there's a lot of humidity. You can see that. We're at 99% now, of course, because of the rain and cloud cover. But, guys, we just got to keep an eye on this system. I want to go to the National Hurricane Center's map. Now, this is the 5-day graphical tropical weather outlook. To your right, you have Tropical Depression 15. Now, this storm is going to move out into the Atlantic and curve north. This system in the middle, called Disturbance Number 2, they're giving it only a 10% chance of development over 5 days because they're saying that upper-level winds are expected to become increasingly hostile over the system, and significant development of the system appears unlikely while the disturbance moves westward at 15 to 20 miles an hour. We will keep an eye on it. But right here's the system called Disturbance 1, which has a 30% chance of cyclone formation. It says a trough of low pressure is producing small area showers and thunderstorms over the southern Yucatan Peninsula, Belize, and northern Guatemala. This disturbance and other tropical systems over the eastern Pacific Ocean are expected to produce heavy rains across large portions of Central America during the next couple of days. It says this could cause flooding and mudslides, especially in mountainous areas. By late Wednesday, the disturbance, which is tomorrow, the disturbance is forecast to emerge over the Bay of Campeche and gradually turn northward. Environmental conditions could become a little more conducive for some development towards the end of the week when the system is located over the western Gulf of Mexico. So you guys in Texas, keep an eye on this, southern Louisiana. And we've seen these storms come in here before and sit there. They may not get really strong, but they can sure flood Houston and Louisiana and southern Mississippi. And so what's going to happen is a prolonged flooding event. We've got all those clouds over us now, flash flood warnings popping up here and there. And just as that's going to start to trail off, this system's going to come in behind it. So you guys keep your eye on this, and as it gets into the Bay of Campeche, we'll start watching it a little closer, guys, and that's going to happen probably tomorrow. But guys, we're watching this. You watch it. It's a heads up. Be safe.